Mariano Rivera.
Luis Sojo comes into this extra inning tie ball game. It was 2-2. Actually, it was 1-1 when the Yankees and Red Sox on that Friday night up in Boston. Soriano scored the go-ahead run, and then Manny Ramirez won it with an RBI single off Mariano Rivera, who's the Yankee pitcher.
Numbers on Mariano, and like Joe said before today's ball game, he said the bullpen is fresh. We've seen Mendoza, Stanton, and now Rivera. But the Yankees really not capitalizing on what was an opportunity for them with that leadoff double by Tino Martinez in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Partner, I have a proposition for you. Mariano Rivera, Manny Ramirez will be the 3rd hitter in this inning. Mariano Rivera pitching to Darren Lewis. If he hits a ball to the left side of second, dinner is on me at least once at your favorite restaurant in the country.
Well, I have to go for that because
there's no downside.
I can't lose.
Because you didn't bet.
That's right. I can't lose. Obviously, I'm going for it.
Darren Lewis might try to bunt to the right side.
Why don't you write down where we're going to go to dinner?
Take your choice. Fouls this one off. But obviously, when you consider the elements, Rivera throwing so hard, Lewis hits almost everything the other way anyway. Sojo should be on the line at first base. Luis just came into the game, and he's playing a little too far off the line because Lewis hits the ball that way. 0-1 to Darren Lewis. Strike 2, 0-2. I think Lewis should be right in that area. Let's see, right in there, about 3 steps over. Lewis hits an awful lot of balls, particularly against a guy like Rivera. 0-2 to Darren Lewis. Strike 3. You never know, will we?
Nope.
Off the hook. 1 out here in the 10th.
No dinner for me. See what you wrote down here. Are you kidding me?
Wendy's?
McDonald's. I mean, I like McDonald's, but not for
Absolutely.
dinner.
You like it particularly since they sponsor our lineup.
That's darn right. The double burger, the Whopper.
Whopper, yeah. That's what either team would like in extra innings, a Whopper. Here's Carl Everett. Jammed. That's nothing new. Everett with new lumber.
Probably had some gift certificates they'd given you.
0-1 to Carl Everett. Mariano Rivera has come in the game. Nathan's finest. Gosh, how long has Nathan's been around New York? That is New York, right?
It is.
Did not go. 1-1 to Carl Everett. Oh, thank you. Jeff Mitchell, our director.
We can't see that far. Thank you, Jeff.
1-1 to Everett here in the 10th inning. 3rd extra inning game played by the Yankees this year. They have lost 1 to the Red Sox and won 1 against the Blue Jays. 1-1. It sounds like Manny Ramirez today. He homered in the 2nd inning and homered in the 6th. Popped up, shallow center. Bernie did not see that ball right away, and he recovers in time. 2 outs, and here's Manny Ramirez.
Well, we remember up at Fenway and the confrontation that Ramirez and Rivera had. Let's go back to that. It was the game. April the 13th, 2 men out, and Ramirez back up the middle, scoring 2 for Boston. And the Red Sox win it.
Wonderful matchup right here. May not be Russell and Chamberlain, but it's baseball's version of that. 1 ball, no strikes to Ramirez.
Yeah, and everybody, you know, has gotten so spoiled with Rivera out there. The Yankees had a 1-run lead before that base hit, and it's almost turn out the lights, the party's over with, and Manny spoiled that party for Rivera.
1-1 to Ramirez. Ground ball up the middle. Much like the game winner 8 days ago in Boston. So Manny Ramirez before that game was 0 for 12 against Rivera, and now he's 2 for his last 2. Another indicator that he's locked in, like you were saying earlier in the game.
Just in a zone as far as hitters are concerned, and no matter what you do, even though when you're a great hitter such as Ramirez, I mean, just whatever you do is right.
Normally, Jimmy Williams would have a pinch runner for Ramirez, but there are 2 outs. Jimmy would regret that, however, if O'Leary can find a gap. 0-1 to Troy O'Leary. Manny Ramirez nursing a sore left hamstring.
Trot Nixon still on the bench.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. Now we'll see if Williams runs for Ramirez. So 2 2-out hits here in the top of the 10th inning. And that will bring up Jason Varitek, the catcher.
Here he comes. Trot Nixon trotting out to second. The run for Ramirez.
That was a Democrat slogan in 1968. Here comes Nixon, right? 2 out, 2 on, and here's Varitek. So Ramirez is out of the game. This could, in a weird way, work to the Yankees' favor if it goes another couple of innings and Ramirez's spot comes up.
You don't suppose Mariano did this on purpose to get him out of the game, do you?
No, I don't. Strike 1 on the inside corner to Varitek. Whimsical thinking on our part.
You never know. I don't know. To Varitek. Inside, ball 1, 1-2. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Varitek. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 here in the 10th. Rubber game of this 3-game series, and it has been a dandy. Now the shadows as the game continues to extend, you can see the shadows getting out in between the hitter and the pitcher. That'll become a problem for the hitter.
Center field, and it drops in front of Bernie Williams. Nixon scores 3-2 Red Sox on a broken bat single to center field. The bat head went over near the Yankee dugout, and Nixon goes in the Boston dugout. Man.
And you know, it's pretty common that a left-handed hitter will break his bat when Mariano Rivera is out there because of that cutter coming in on the hand. But look where the bat barrel went. And the ball just kind of floats out in front of Bernie Williams. Nothing you can do about that. The pitch is there. And we've seen Mariano do that so many times. The cutter running right in on the hands of the hitter.
Hillenbrand takes strike one. Varitek in the hole, 0-2. And hits a 1-2 fastball. Broken bat base hit to center field. It's 3-2 Red Sox. 0-1 to Hillenbrand. 0-2. Mariano came in the game. He struck out Darren Lewis on 3 pitches. He got Carl Everett on a soft fly to center, but then a 2-out hit by Manny Ramirez, Troy O'Leary, Nixon pinch ran for Ramirez, and Varitek drove in Nixon. 0-2 now to Hillenbrand.
Well, Ramirez, like yesterday, started that big rally against Messina with that 12-pitch 4th inning. Finally came up with a base hit.
Hillenbrand down on strikes. But Jason Varitek's 2-out single against Mariano Rivera. Yankees coming up. Terrific ball game this afternoon. Following our telecast, the Talladega 500 right here on Fox 5. Along with Bobby Murcer, Tim McCarver, the shadows are moving in, and Derek Jeter will lead it off. Matter of fact, the Yankees have the heart of the order coming up, trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 10th inning. And the new Boston Red Sox pitcher is Derek Lowe. Bobby, how many times can you think of even Mariano Rivera being in a position to lose 2 games in 2 straight series to anybody?
Well, like I was saying before, it has gotten so common that when Mariano comes out there, you either win it or he saves it for you. And I think he made the pitch is well, Ramirez's bat was a good at bat, obviously, and then the ground ball back up the middle by Troy O'Leary. Another good battle between Mariano O'Leary, and then he got the broken bat. It just fell in front. There's nothing you can do about that. But the Yankees missed an opportunity back in the last inning when they could have won this game. We'll see what happens here now.
Yeah, that's the key in this game.
Yeah.
Tino Martinez on with nobody out. And then the intentional walk to Posada as Derek Lowe is in there. Derek Jeter shows bunt, takes a strike. And then on a 1-0 count, Joe Torre giving Alfonso Soriano the hit sign. It was a strike. He hit it very hard. But O'Leary made the catch in left field. Ground ball, third base. Hillenbrand throws out Derek Jeter. 1 out here in the 10th. And that'll bring up Paul O'Neill.
Right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Line foul. 0-1 to Paul O'Neill.
Unlike the Yankees, Derek Lowe, the closer for Boston, but Pedro Martinez looking on. Somebody's loco. My point being, Derek Lowe having some problems early on, and Jimmy Williams hasn't used him exclusively in that Savers role.
Tell you right now, with the count 0-2 to Paul O'Neill, you see Hillenbrand at third base, way off the line at third. He should at least be straight up because of O'Neill going the other way with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. How many times have we seen Paul O'Neill over the years pepper that left field foul line with the count 2 strikes on him? We talked about it earlier.
All getting the base hit in that 17-inning contest up in Toronto to the left side.
Fly ball deep to right field. Darren Lewis near the wall. Gone! Home run, Paul O'Neill. 3-3 game. Could see Darren Lewis timing the jump that never came.
Derek Lowe's best pitch is a sinker down and away. They tried to come inside to Paul O'Neill after they got 2 strikes on him for some reason.
Lazy breaking ball.
Thinking that maybe he was looking the other way, I'd guess. But Lowe's strength is the sinker, and you can see it was a breaking ball up in the strike zone. O'Neill thought he'd hit it too high and not far enough. And then he kept looking. And all of a sudden, it's out of the ballpark. And like you said, Lewis timing a ball, or trying to, that never came down.
Nobody can jump that high. 1-1 to Bernie Williams. Ties Paul O'Neill's career high for home runs in any month, and the most he's ever hit in April. He had 6 in April in '94. He has 7 on the season, and his latest tied the ball game.
See, now they'll talk to O'Neill.
Yep.
He'll talk to them. Last at bat when he got robbed of a base hit.
3-1 now to Bernie Williams.
Base runners have a good opportunity to steal second base with Derek Lowe out. He's got a big old high leg kick. He's 6'6" anyway, and base runners get a good jump off of it.
Ground ball, first base. Dahlbach makes the play. 1 out here in the 10th inning after O'Neill tied it with home run number 7. There are 2 outs now.
Talked about guarding the line. Dahlbach right on the line at first base. Bernie hit that ball hard. Like you said, in these extra inning ball games, you got to cover that line.
David Justice has struck out 4 straight times today. And this one hits to right field. Darren Lewis back. Yankees win it 4-3 on a home run by David Justice. Can you believe what you just saw?
One of the things that's happened in this series is that even though Boston leads the series now in wins, this win here by the Yankees coming back like they did, Boston will have to think about it for a long, long time. And that momentum that they had and that confidence that they had against the Yankees could play a big effect after this swing here from David Justice and the Yankees comeback after 4 strikeouts. Wow, what a game. What a series.
Woo! Sending the Yankee fans home happy. The Yankees win it at 10 innings, 4-3. Mariano Rivera off the hook. He's the winning pitcher. For my partner, Bobby Murcer, I'm Tim McCarver. Susan Wallman also joining us today. Talladega coming up. Wow.
In New York.
In this fall.